Today we are going to start with making chhena. From the chhena we can make lots of different mithais. So the first thing when we are making chhena, we use a stainless steel pan, and this is like 4-quart pan, and we are going to only use half a gallon, which is two quarts. So we first take half a cup of water. We put the water at the bottom and turn the flame up. We do that because we want the milk to not stick to the bottom. So if the water is in the bottom and we put milk on the top, the milk will float and it will not stick to the bottom. And before we let's heat the water first. Then we are adding half a gallon of milk. And we're going to turn the heat down so it does in the beginning, and let it simmer for 10 minutes. I'll turn the timer on. And then we'll turn the heat up. That prevents the milk from settling in and burning. Whenever we are doing something with the milk, milk has a tendency to boil very fast, spill over, and it's a mess to clean afterwards. So I use a pot watcher. This is stainless steel, but you can also have a glass one, and you put it so this part is sticking on the top, and you put it in the pan. That just sits in the pan while it is boiling. So when it comes to boil, it won't just come out and spill over. It will take a while, so you can control it. So the timer is off. 10 minutes is gone. The milk is warm now, but not hot enough. Now, but we are going to turn it to high heat. And once we put it on high heat, we have to keep a close watch. Well, it will be a few minutes before it boils, but we have to keep stirring still. So this is a fast burner, and it's a big burner. Since I'm doing only half a gallon, I'm going to use the smaller burner in the back, which is half the size of this one. So I'm turning this one off and put this in the back. So that way I can turn the heat up higher without burning the sides of it. In this one, if I turn the heat up, then it will heat a lot and it will start burning at the side, because the water is only at the bottom, not on the side. Usually it takes about 20 minutes to half an hour, 10 minutes on the slow heat and 20 minutes on the high heat. And occasionally you keep stirring. There's a pot watcher is there, so I don't have to be too worried about it spilling over. And it will be a few minutes before it spills over. But you have to make sure that you stir it at the bottom. And one more thing you have to remember is that when you use a stainless steel pot, it is not non-stick. So it's a good idea to keep it oiled after you washed it. Dip a little bit of cotton wool or tissue paper with oil and just rub it around so it keeps it from becoming too dry. Especially when you're making, if you're cooking salad and everything, that's okay. But when you're doing anything with milk, it tends to stick a lot. So that helps with the cleaning process. So it won't stick so much. And so I'm using the slow burner, but I'm keeping the high heat, and I'm stirring constantly from the side as well at the bottom, so that making sure that nothing is sticking. I can see the bubbles on the top, so it is close to boiling. I'm going to watch it, and when it starts coming up, that's when we'll start adding the lemon juice. Lemon juice, I usually use 100% lemon juice and shake it before I use it so that the concentration is even. And wait until it starts coming up, then I will start adding little by little until it starts splitting up. So you can see the bubbles coming up now. If the pot watcher was not there, we would not see these bubbles, and all of a sudden it would erupt. And I would not need this anymore, so I'm going to take this out. Just do little at a time because we don't know how much it needs. Some of these juices are more concentrated than the others. So we just need enough to split. We don't want it to be sour. So we just do a little bit at a time. As soon as it starts splitting, we will stop. And you hold the heat control just in case. Might need a little bit more. It is almost clear. So actually it didn't take that long to come to boil on the fast heat in the back, and I don't feel anything stuck at the bottom, so that is good. And you can see the milk has already split. So I'll shut it off now. You don't need to boil it for too long after it has split. Collect all the milk together and we are going to strain it. Once the milk is split, we don't wait for too long before we strain it. So we take a cheesecloth, a colander, strainer, and a colander. When we are pouring, it's better to pour away from you than towards you. But just for the camera, I'm doing this one. But it's better to do it away from your face. So if it splatters, then it doesn't flatter on my face. And see how the pan is clean? There's nothing stuck. Then we take the four corners, lift it up, and we need to put it on something to hang with a bowl or something in the bottom to hold to catch the. So here's one that I split last night, and we are going to use it just now. And this one, I'm going to put it in its place. It's important that we do it straight away and don't let it cool down before I put it, because immediately I put it, it's still hot, and more whey will come out at this point than if I leave it for some time to cool down and then do it. So it will collect in the bottom. Now this whey, we can use it for, we can put it in dal, we can make curry out of it, we can make soup out of it, we can put it in bone broth, make bone broth out of it. There's lots of uses, so we're going to save it for later. While it is drying, we have to leave it overnight, or at least 4 or 5 hours. But while it is drying, don't leave it in the kitchen if you are going to cook something spicy, because it will absorb the smell from the environment. So it's better to put it in a place where the cooking smell won't go there. It's not so close to the stove. So I usually put it in my back room that no one is using, or I could put it in the laundry room, anywhere but away from the kitchen, where the smell of other food will be if I am cooking. If I am not cooking, then it can stay here overnight, no problem. Just on the side note, if you make chhena and you're not able to use it straight away for any reason, maybe you want to use it tomorrow, maybe you want to use it after a couple of days, then it can stay, it will keep. Once it has dried out after overnight draining, you take it out and you take any ice cream container or any plastic container which is sealed, and you keep it in there for the time that you are able to use it. So I just put it in there and I close the lid. It has to be sealed container, and I can keep it in the fridge for 3 or 4 days.